live. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the BMHL podcast. It is a brand new season 14, not officially, but we do know the teams for season 14, as I had just voted on last night, and they were announced today. So, with that in mind, we have a new voice joining us. It is Charlie NHL. So, why don't you introduce yourself, Charlie, if for those of you that don't know who he is, and then we'll move on to the teams. So, Charlie, take it away.
Yes. Hello, I'm Charlie HL. I'm actually the other commentator that I've been here with BMHL. I'm actually excited to be here. So let's get.
Yep, there you go. He's been around for quite a while, folks, and so we always love to have him on. So, with that in mind, Comet, what do you want to have some thoughts for season 14 heading in before we go into the new teams?
This season's gonna be fun. That's all I gotta say. This season's gonna be really fun. Going in.
Absolutely. It for sure will be fun. And for those of you, a quick disclaimer, for those of you that don't know, I ended up taking a BMHL executive position, and I'm in charge of suspensions and blacklists, keeping track of who gets suspended. So don't be stupid, because I will be the one to discipline, or well, not discipline, but keeping track and having a hand in who gets suspended. So please don't be dumb. Anyways, let's get into the teams here. And we'll start with Tier 1. So there was a couple teams that did get eliminated, and you probably shouldn't be surprised. It was the Montreal Mice who didn't make the cut for Season 14, and then the other team that did not make the cut is the... Oh, God, who was it? I think it was the Mice that only didn't make the cut, if I remember correctly.
There was one other team. I think it was the Everglades Gators or
Yep,
something like
there
that.
it is. Yep, thank you. Everglades did not make the cut. The reason being also is because it wasn't going to be very marketable, and so we had to delete both of them for that reason. Now, Comment, what are your thoughts on the at least the teams that have been selected for Tier 1?
So the teams that didn't get picked, I'm a little surprised Montreal didn't get picked. I don't know. I don't know if it was just a marketing decision, but I do know their team owner does have success in the BMHL, which surprised me a little bit compared to some of the other team owners. But I say it's time we get into some of the teams that have been announced.
Yes, absolutely. We'll get into the teams that were announced. First one, well, the first couple, we'll go over the returning teams that shouldn't be too surprising that are returning. The Wheeling Thunderbirds, they actually, by the way, they almost did not make it back. The reason being, there's been some controversy with Gensel going on behind the scenes. For those of you that don't know why, because they almost did not make the cut because of him solely. So, but they are back. The Marquette Wendigos, not surprising, are back. Tri-Valley Reapers are back as well, not surprising. The Miami Tropics returning as well. Another couple returning teams, the Gummy Express, the Roblox Blazers are back. And then the Marquette Wendigos. And one team that is back that I think kind of will bring some memories back for everybody is the Canoe Kaluuya Hammerheads. And then the other team that is back is the New England Edge. So there's another few teams that are surprised that we always see a nice surprise. And then we'll go over the new teams here in a minute. But I just want to hear everybody's thoughts on the returning teams.
So, Gummy Express, in my opinion, is going to go through some changes, and I think they're in a rough division to be in, so I'm not sure how they'll be. I think they'll be a mid-table team, in my opinion. They're losing Alex McJr., I know for sure, which was a big part of their team. The Wendigos, last season, by the way, I am in fact returning as their co-owner, and Um, well, I'm taking more of a coaching role now for them, but Wendigos, I think there's going to be a strong team. I've seen what their planned roster is. That's actually really strong, so they could have a strong show. Roblox Blazers, obviously, really, really big team name. He's been in the league for a long time, founded back in like 2010 or something like that. I think it was like 2010 when they were founded.
Yep.
But yeah, those two teams right there already off the bat. Kaneohe, they were supposed to return last season, actually. Something happened and he just decided to not return them last season. I don't know why. But Gibbletooth finally decided to return them. And then, who are the other ones? I don't think we said the other. New England Edge, personally, I've never heard of them, so I didn't say
They were a thing in season 8.
Season 8?
Yeah, they were a thing in season 8, or maybe the season or two before that. So they're a long time team that has not returned in a while. We might run into a copyright issue with the Edge because there is already a ECHL team, I think, if I'm not mistaken, called the Edge. So we might have a copyright issue there, so they might change it. But yeah, what's your thoughts, Charlie, for the returning teams?
I'm gonna say any teams can win.
Sorry?
My parents use this thing, so. But if I had to pick up, if I had to go, I'm saying like, like every team can win, but I'm just saying if it's all up to me, I can't really see what happens. I'm saying I think the Thunderbirds. I know they played last year. They didn't make the playoffs, so maybe they could
They
try
did
to make
make
a
the
run this
playoffs.
year. Maybe. Oh, they did make the playoffs.
They did. They just got first rounded.
Oh, okay, my bad. I mean, the Hammerheads been in the playoffs. Gum Express, Blazers. I mean, the Edge. They've been in the playoffs. I think any team.
All right, and then for the new teams that are coming in this year, we have the Thunder Bay Surge, the Montauk Mariners, which are also WHA teams, so that's why we accepted them. The Brooklyn not WHA. The Brooklyn Badgers are the WHA team that we accepted. Brooklyn Badgers, the New York Royal Bulldogs, the Long Island 39ers. They were originally called the New Orleans 39ers, and then Wario told us that they were a gang in New Orleans, and so we told them you will not be accepted unless you change the team name. So they changed their name to the 39ers. The West Covina White Tigers are a new team. The Pigeon Forge Smokies are a new team, and that's about it for Tier 1. So what are your guys' thoughts on either of those teams?
I do know. So West Covina, I think, is going to have a decent roster. They are a returning team, technically a returning team. They were the Ontario Otters last season.
Oh, yeah, right.
Relatively successful. Hold on, I gotta do. Hold on.
I mean, I'm just saying. I think.
What's your thoughts, Charlie?
I'm saying like, there's a lot of new teams. I'm just saying like, I mean, you have like really good roster, bad roster, and you have no roster. I think you might have a chance. I'm saying the Thunderbird Sage, they're actually a really good team. I've seen their roster before, so I haven't seen the team. I haven't seen the Royal Bulldogs, the Long Island 39ers. My bad, I messed up the name. I haven't seen those for a while. I haven't seen any of those teams yet, so I think they might have an opportunity to just play good and then see how far they go. I mean, it's a new season. Anything could happen. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so there is the new Tier 1 teams. Now, my thoughts, considering I am now a BMHL executive, I can't be biased, and I never really am biased to begin with. But my thoughts are, I think that of the newer teams, I think the highest chance of success is probably going to be in the South Division. The North Division, the North Conference is going to be pretty stacked.
Yeah,
And I think have you guys seen the Thunder Bay Surge Arena as well?
I've not seen the arena, but I have
I
seen
I
their
have
planned
I
roster.
have I have actually I
I've
Yeah,
seen their
have.
the
planned
Thunder
roster.
Bay Surge Arena is absolutely wild. That is one thing I will say. That's going to be one of the best arenas I've seen. There's probably a little too much going on, to be honest with you. Just so many lasers and all that crap. It's definitely a little bit too much for some people, especially for those of you that are a bit epileptic. That's probably not. I would not recommend going there because there's so many lasers and what have it. Okay. Well, since we're gonna be quick here, we're gonna move on to tier 2. Now for tier 2, we've got a couple returning. Let's see here. There's only 2 returning teams for tier 2 this year, and that would be the Oregon Sea Lions, or basically Seattle, and then the Vancouver Cruisers are the 2 returning teams. What are your guys' thoughts there?
So for me, both of them are under new owners because Alex Smith Jr. is now owning the Mariners in Tier 1. I think the Cruisers are now under Rainey,
Oh.
so he's a pretty good owner to my knowledge. So he should be doing good. Um, Now Oregon's gonna be way better. They're gonna be way better. I've had Nick in the WHA. Oregon used to be in the WHA, and they were a dominant force. One of these pieces of the same next season.
Alrighty then, Charlie. What are your thoughts here on the returning teams?
We'll see how the return team is going to do. I think they might. I'm saying that they might play good. Maybe. I mean, it's a new season. Anything could happen. So I think you got it. I mean, if I had to go with, I mean, I'm saying anybody can be in my top 8. But I mean, it has to be any team. I think a couple of teams can survive it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Cool. Okay, so with that in mind here, we'll move on, and we're going to go to the new teams that have joined us for Tier 2 this year. So the Cincinnati Spartans, the Juneau Huskies. Oh, wow, an Alaska team. Yeah, of course, I should know that. I voted on it last night, but I didn't realize the Juneau. I didn't realize it was Juneau that we had put through. And then the Parris Island Wildcats, the Halifax Lynx, owned by our very own Comet. So I'm sure he is very much looking forward to that. And then we've got the New Orleans Jazz and the North Bay Nighthawks. So, Comet, I'll let you take this one away here since you're a new owner for season 14 in BMHL. You got to be looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't say anything about Tier 2 because due to bias reasons, but Halifax is gonna come.
There you go. Hey, always good to have confidence, especially considering you'll have me as the head coach. So
I'm just saying,
figure out strategies.
I'm saying there's gonna be a competition between everyone else. I'm just saying, like.
You should probably turn your mic up, by the way, Charlie. It's pretty quiet.
Oh my. Yeah,
you're good.
Give me a moment. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. Now you're good.
Okay. Sorry, because I turned my microphone down because the volume and everything else. I just had to turn it down. So yeah. All right. What was it? Right. I was talking about. I mean, I'm just saying any team can win. I'm very excited to see any team, like the new teams or the old teams, can happen. So. I'm just saying, bro. I'm saying I think Vancouver. I think Vancouver might have a chance to make playoffs. I mean, they made the playoffs last year, so. So. I think. I mean, hey, I believe in you, Kame. I think your team's gonna have a chance. I'm just saying. So. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe number 1 spot. Yeah.
Now, I was also going to play Tier 2 this year, but unfortunately, I got Tier 1 locked, which I don't think should be too much of a
Same as
surprise
well.
considering how much of a wall I was on Yorktown when I was playing with them for like I don't know 2 or 3 games. So obviously I got
Oh, really?
scouted by the executives from last year and they locked me. So I won't be able to play tier
Oh.
2 this year, but tier 1 for me will be in the cards. I don't know exactly where, but that is
Well,
to be determined.
Well, I know me. I mean, this is gonna be my first time. I'm actually playing back to tier 1 again as well. So
Yeah,
it's
you
gonna be my
got tier
second
1
year.
locked. I do remember that. I saw the list last night. You got tier 1 locked, and then
Yeah.
tier one
quite a lot of
players.
people got tier
I
1
already
locked,
what?
just due to the fact that all the new players coming in,
Yeah.
we need room in tier
Yeah. I
2 for
read a.
them to start learning and everything like that. So quite
No,
a few of us got tier
yeah,
1
that's
locked.
fine. Yeah, I got it. I know. But I'm just saying that I mean, I can't wait to see where my career is gonna go. So I could probably get drafted to any team. So I'm excited to see where I'm gonna go. So
Absolutely.
I could probably get drafted to a good team. And I could be going to the championship finals.
You never know.
So you never
And you never
know.
know who can go to the championship because the Winterhawks pulled off something nobody else has done, which
Yeah.
went back-to-back champions in different tiers, tier 1, 2, and then this year in tier 1,
And
which
I was. That's true. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
no,
I
you're
didn't
good.
stop you there. I'm just saying. I told you they said we're gonna go back to back, and I said it right. I just said it earlier. I said it right. They're gonna go back to back, and I was right.
Yep,
So
you did. You did it. You were correct.
yeah.
And honestly, I'm not that surprised because to be honest,
Yeah.
I saw a bit of issues with the Armada's game because they kept getting the lead and then sitting on it, and then not only that, they just kept sitting back, and there was too many issues I think for goaltending as well. World obviously was a world class, of course, as his name states, he's a world class goaltender, and I think that was a major part in why the Winterhawks won. But it was also their defense, like they just locked it down.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Their defense is unbelievable. So.
But
So
they
I'm
are
very
not
excited to see
returning
how
this
the
year.
Reaper's gonna go. Bummer. So now there's gonna be new teams and old teams from seasons now. I'm very excited to see how the new and old teams are gonna go. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a battle this year. I'm just saying for 16 teams, it's gonna be a battle for tier 1.
absolutely.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying in the South, you got the Hammerheads, the Titans, you have the Reapers, the Thunderbirds. I mean, I'm very excited to see how these teams are gonna go. But the North, I think it's gonna be a battle between like the Blazers, the Express, the Wendigos, Nah, I'm very good with names. Sage, Bulldogs, Badgers, and Edge. I think some of them are gonna make top 4. I'm gonna say it, top 4 or top 8. So I mean, if I had to guess who would be the, I'm just saying like whoever's the last place person. I mean, I can't wait to see who it is. I mean, what
Yeah,
do you think? So,
it is going to be exciting this season for sure. Considering we're going back to a draft, we have not seen the draft in the BMHL in nearly I'm gonna call it 8 years now. We haven't seen it in a very, very long time.
that's true. Yeah, that's 100% true.
So, alrighty, folks. Well, what are your guys' final thoughts as we wrap up here?
Tier one is going to be very, very competitive. I would have to say, I'm just going to predict real quick who the top four teams in each division are going to be. I would say,
Go ahead.
in no specific order, Roblox Blazers, Marquette Wendigo, Montauk Mariners, Eastern top four teams, and then in the South, I think it's going to be however the hell you say it, the Hammerheads, the Thunderbirds, the Tropics, and the Reapers.
Oh,
All right, Charlie, what's your top four for this
that's.
year?
Oh man, I mean, I'm gonna go with the Gummy Express, the Blazers. Maybe, I mean, the Sage. I'd never seen them before, but I know their team might be decent. So I'm thinking top 3 would probably be the Sage, and then I'm gonna say the Edge top 4, and then for the South, I'll say Hammerheads, Titans, Reapers, and Thunderbirds top 4. So,
Okay.
but I'm just saying this that if these teams prove me wrong, I'll be shocked. All right, I'll pay 1,000 Robux for it.
There you go. Can put that in the prize pool
I'm
for
just
this
saying.
year.
I will do it. I will do it.
All right. And then my top four, and I think I'm just gonna base this off of who has already been pre-signed. So it is confirmed the Blazers already have Gaz and Viva Clog. Because they're both
There's the problem.
There's $15 million each, so there's $30 million in their salary cap gone already. So the Blazers are going to be a top team, and I already know that just because of Chris, the way he owns and everything like that. He's a fantastic owner, and he has a good reputation. So he's definitely going to be a top four, and then I could see the Express being a top four. They're always underdogs. And then I'll throw the Wendigos in there as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm not too sure who else to throw in there. I'll say the Wendigos and then the Thunder Bay Surge as well. They have a solid team from what I've seen already. And then for the South, Atano's already committed to the Hammerheads with Sauce Orioles, so I'm going to say they're going to be the top team there. And then it'll probably be the Tropics, Thunderbirds, and the Reapers. So there's my top four. I think we're all pretty much on the same conclusion for who's we're deciding. But yeah, that's that. So, yeah. Any final thoughts before we end off here?
I've got nothing.
I mean, I got nothing either, but I'm just saying we're excited to see what the draft's gonna be, like where you and me are gonna go for tier 1. So.
Absolutely, I'm excited as well to see how it's gonna turn out. But, alrighty, guys. Well, thank you all very much for tuning in today to episode number 4. Really looking forward to season 14 as we get started with all our festivities. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching this one. We'll see you all in the next podcast coming up soon. Take care.